welcome back to Sofiestudios8. I'm Sofie, and today I wanted to react to some of the things I dislike about American Girl. Let's get into it. So the first thing I wanted to show that I dislike is some of the Truly Me dolls. Truly Me was a line that was created to look like actual girls of that time and be like your look-alike doll or your just like you doll as seen in the past with those collections. So let's just take a look at all the Truly Me dolls. So these are all the Truly Me dolls, and as you can see, none of them, the majority of them do not have any bangs. Which is really sad because I do think that a lot of people still have bangs, and in the create your own line they also took out the ability to have your doll having bangs. I don't know what's with American Girl and dolls that have bangs, because if it's supposed to be truly me, then it's supposed to be you. And if you have bangs, well, then what's gonna happen if your doll doesn't have bangs? It doesn't make any sense to me, and I feel like that's one thing that American Girl should change and bring back some dolls or Truly Me. Our next topic is the historical characters, and some historical characters that I don't really like. So the historic line for these historical dolls are supposed to be dolls from an era that they're supposed to resemble. And so we see a lot of eras from like the 1800s with Addie to the 1980s with Courtney, and all of them in between. So let's take a look at some that I do not like. I do have Courtney myself, and looking back on the collection and the line that American Girl gave Courtney was outrageously huge. I only have about 3 things from Courtney's collection, and I thought that's all there would really be, because seeing the previous dolls from the historic line, they didn't have a really big collection. So whenever we look at Courtney's collection, it is outstandingly huge. It's huge. There's so much mix and match clothes. There's so much things for Courtney. It just never ends. There's even more like stuff than a lot of the other historical characters. I know she's new and all, but I feel like maybe they should have either made her collection smaller or maybe made other dolls' collections bigger. My next doll is Julie. I really do like Julie. A lot of people do not really like her. I can't really see why. I think she's a really cool character, and I really like her collection. It's really like vintage and 70s. It really shows a lot into her collection. And yes, she does have like a rather kind of large collection, but I feel like it's not as big as Courtney, my friend. My next doll is Mary Ellen, and here is where it gets kind of complicated. There is a whole thing that Mary Ellen looks like Courtney. I don't see that one little bit at all. No, I don't see no resemblance whatsoever. I know it's because of the bangs and the hair, but no, I don't see it at all. I love Kaya. I don't know why American Girl does not have a bigger collection for Kaya, because she deserves a lot more than having a couple like just accessories and outfits and stuff. So I feel like more for Kaya would be appropriate. Maybe not as much as Courtney, but at least more for you. Next doll is Kit, and it's getting worse here. I feel like everyone has Kit, and that's great, but American Girl has to do something about that, because they have nothing for Kit. I have heard a couple times that Kit might be retiring. I could be totally wrong, but I kind of see that already happening. No one really buys Kit anymore, and there's nothing for her. It's really sad. We go to Samantha Parkington in 1904, and she has nothing. Honestly, I feel like she's just as compared to Kit, American Girl not making a bigger collection. We literally have this Samantha accessories and a book, 2 books, and a mini doll, and that's it. This is Addie, and she's from 1864. I feel she has nothing. She's just as compared to Samantha. They literally have the 2 books. Well, she has 3 books and a mini doll and her accessories and the doll. If we want to understand the books better when we're reading them, we want a full collection to fully see. We can't get that because American Girl didn't make more things for Addie. I remember there used to be a lot more things for Addie, but then American Girl got these new dolls like Julie and Courtney, and it just didn't really stick. So I feel kind of bad for Addie, but I think she's an amazing doll. I want to get her so bad. So yeah. Josefina really has a really small collection. Honestly, there's nothing going on here. Really sad, because then we see this compared to Courtney and the rest of the dolls. They have huge collections. Talking about you, Courtney. And then we see Josefina and she has really nothing. It's really sad. And I feel like American Girl can't just leave these dolls up just to sell, but have nothing to go with them. We need more. So those were just some of the historical characters I wanted to catch up on and tell you about. Overall, it is really just undecided about dolls collections, and so I feel really kind of sad that the dolls with like the older dolls don't get a bigger collection, and then the newer dolls, of course they get a new collection, but I feel like it's taken a little too far. Next, I wanted to look at these mix and match outfits, and I'm not too keen on them. I hate them. I'm so sorry, but I just can't really see past the undecided print in this. Like, let's take a look at this one. The bright blue, the bright pink, the green accent, and then the leopard boots. I can't really see that. I feel like American Girl maybe spent I don't know, a week deciding this, and they were like, let's do that, and then that, and then these, and then make a green headband. I like the green headband, but everything else, no. Called the Positively Perfect collection. But we see this collection, and right off the bat we see amazing outfits like the bright pink and the bright blue, and then we see this leopard print. I would totally want to buy this. No, I would not. I'm not liking this. Maybe if we had a little more of muted colors, like maybe that muted pink, or maybe some navy blue, like sell toward children that are younger that want these bright pinks. And so I can see that, but I can't really see past why they decided on all these colors. I don't know, this collection I'm not having. I really look forward to the mix and match. Those were just 3 things I wanted to highlight about the Truly Me dolls, the historical characters, and the mix and match line. So remember, these are all my opinions, and all my opinions stay to my channel and to myself. Please do not take them seriously. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching.